A new update is upon us, and it is going to include some awesome quality of life changes, including some other things that they're actually adjusting in the game. Today, we're going to go ahead and take a look at exactly what is coming our way. Now, I haven't actually watched this yet. I'm going to do that with you guys, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts along the way, what I'm excited for, and probably at my level, what maybe doesn't interest me quite yet. So let's dive into this.
Everyone, it's time for another sneak peek video where we're taking a look
at
what's coming in update 10.55. There's lots to unpack here, so sit back, enjoy, and let's get into it. First up are several expansions to Siege. Your clan fortresses are getting major
I have been trying to get more into Siege, so I am curious to see what this is going to entail.
Upgrades with additional building levels, more garrison slots, and a brand new defensive mechanic called traps. If you're a new player and you're wondering what Siege even is, go check out the dedicated Siege videos. We'll put the links on screen for you. Now, back to the specifics. All upgradable buildings in your clan fortress can now reach level 6.
Nice. I may be nowhere near level 6, I think, for our clan level. I might have to look that over actually and see where we're at. It is something that they are at least improving, so those of you who have been playing the game for a while, this might be something that excites you.
With expanded garrison slots to house more defense teams. Quick important note though, upgrading buildings from levels 4 to 6 will cost more, as will repairs for these structures. However, there's good news too. More slots mean more florins for fighting through buildings. You'll earn more mana orbs when you successfully protect your stronghold and mana shrines that are level 4 or higher. Same goes for attacking. You'll get opportunities to earn more mana orbs for rebattling enemy teams in higher level shrines you've captured, since there are more teams to fight. The other major addition coming to Siege is traps.
This is what I'm curious about, traps.
Players can install them using florins and mana orbs, but let's find out why you're going to want them first. Traps work in different ways.
Okay, let's take a look at what some of these traps actually are before they kind of explain more into here. Unseen, a defender hides one defense team champion from view until the start of a battle. Battle shackles decrease the duration of all buffs on an enemy by 2 turns the first time they attack in a battle. Cannot be resisted. Decreases each enemy's defense by 30% until the start of their first turn in a battle.
From concealing a single champion on the defense team
as they go over
applying irresistible debuffs, or even punishing attackers who attempt to place buffs on their first turn. They can turn the tide of battle and make a real difference to your defense. Traps
I feel like that kind of changes things a little bit in a sense, right?
Can only be placed in magic and defense towers, and only if those towers are fully operational. No repairs outstanding. At the start of a new siege, each eligible building receives up to 3 randomized trap options.
Randomized, okay.
The total number of traps a clan can deploy depends on the level of the clan's stronghold, ranging from 2 traps up to a maximum of 18. Any clan member can choose a trap, but it can only be applied to their defense team, and they're limited to 1 trap per.
I do kind of like that because I feel like you will know your own defense team best, so you would ideally know which traps would work best with your team, so it makes sense.
Siege. Each tower can only have a maximum of 2 traps installed. Once a siege begins, active traps will become visible as soon as the attacking team uncovers the garrison slots where those traps are placed.
Oh, okay.
However, here's a tip for you. Only the first attackers who engages a defense team equipped with the trap will suffer the negative consequences. If they win anyway, great news. However, if things are looking bleak, your clan could always nominate someone to intentionally trigger the trap before sending someone more powerful in to safely clear out the defense team lying in wait. But
send someone in first. Hey, go take care of this.
What if a clanmate sets up a trap, fumbles it, and then can't log back in to fix things before the prep phase ends? No worries. We've got you covered. One of the quality of life improvements coming out with 10.55 will enable clan leaders to remove any misplaced traps or defense teams during the prep phase. If this
okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
happens, affected players will get their resources back, and they'll get a notification on the clan fortress page. Oh, and there are no restrictions for affected players either. They can immediately set new traps or assign champions to defense teams like nothing happened.
I kind of feel like that just adds another layer of like, I don't want to necessarily use the word fun, but it could make Siege a little bit more fun for players and more strategy. That's what I'm looking for. It's going to involve a little more strategy.
And lastly for Siege, we're introducing 2 new Siege tiers. Progression will work a bit differently. Once your clan accumulates enough Siege points, you'll enter Tier 7 automatically. To get into Tier 8, your clan must win the next Siege using at least 30 attack scrolls. If your clan fails on either of these fronts, you'll be demoted back down a tier. Even if you lose, you'll still earn siege points, so ensuring you have the required amount to bounce right back into tier 7 is as easy as winning a siege. You'll want to put the effort in. You can get mythical gear rewards.
We love that mythical gear.
As well as extra clan points, unique avatar frames, and valuable crafting materials to get relics from the clan group. Okay, next up, we're talking balance changes to Teleria's newest monstrous foe, the
So we have a balance coming for clan boss.
Chimera. The full numbers and breakdown will be available in the release notes, so we'll keep it brief here. First up, the ram form is
I have not fully even built a Chimera team yet, so
getting a nerf. It'll now reflect less damage while under fear debuffs, and if it's under a true fear, it won't reflect any damage at all.
okay.
That's not everything. The Lockhorn's passive will now only increase the Chimera's turn meter by 25% instead of 50% when a skill
That's good.
fails to activate thanks to a fear debuff. Oh, and we're having the dual HP bar for good measure. With all that said, don't get comfortable. The ram form's accuracy is getting a buff, meaning
I feel like I definitely need some resistance on my champs now. Resistance is one of those things I have, at least for now, not focused on or not worried about. Now I do think when I kind of start fully building out my Chimera team, then that might be something I may need to actually consider now, potentially.
your champions will find it harder to resist debuffs. While the ram form may be getting more tame, the lion form is going in the other direction. We're increasing its base attack and giving it a guaranteed AoE attack with its Shred Reality skill.
A guaranteed AoE!
Plus, the second hit from Atomizing Roar will now ignore defense. Make way for the Apex Predator. It's not just the Chimera itself getting a tweak. We're also adjusting several trials to make them a little easier for you to complete. Lastly, let's dive into a slew of quality of life improvements we've got coming with.
Now, these are the ones I think I kind of briefly had talked about before, but at least we can kind of see it here in action. I think these are the ones I'm most excited about. So,
Update 10.55. For starters, champions in the vault will be available as food for the instant rank up feature in the
that's good. Okay, so there's some new stuff in here that was not mentioned. I like that.
Tavern. We're also introducing a new commission option in the Faction Guardians tab. You'll be able to commission champions that are assigned to a Faction Guardian chamber, and that'll permanently grant you that chamber's bonus. Those champions will be entirely removed as they would be when sacrificed for a rank up, but it's a great way to clear out some clutter from your collection. Next.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I think recently somebody commented, we were talking about this on one of my videos, in having so many champions and things like that. So that I actually like
Next
that.
up, we're introducing the option to refresh certain advanced quests if you don't like the look of them. You'll only get one refresh per day, but it can make the difference between completing them all or not.
Also nice.
Speaking of quests, we're also simplifying one of the clan quests. Instead
One of? Why only one of?
of surviving 150 turns against the Hydra, you'll now only need to hold the line for 100. Whew. And finally, we're updating the battle info for all clan bosses.
Oh.
The chest rewards tab will now clearly indicate if the damage you've dealt is sufficient to claim one of the chests.
Nice.
We're almost done here, but before we wrap things up, let's take a peek at
That I do like. That's something like small that, but
some of the awesome new champions coming with 10.55. We have an Aven-themed Banner Lord who belongs to Androck the Glorious's famed Knights of the Wild, and several other mighty champions to join along with him.
Look at the frog. He's cute.
And that's everything for today. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this sneak peek, and subscribe to the channel for more raid content coming soon.
Okay, I actually expected them to talk more about some of the other things that was in the post that they had mentioned, like the fact that we're going to be getting, if you do the quest, it's going to be advanced quest, you'll have a 1-hour gear removal ticket coming, which is pretty exciting. One of the things I'm most excited about of all those. And then a few other small things they did not mention, but out of this, I will say, like I said, those QoL things they're including, small but good. I do think there's still more that they can potentially include, and I think that's going to have to be a separate video on things that we want to see. But overall, I would say with this kind of sneak peek that they've given us, Siege expansion, as I said for myself with Siege, I don't think I'm really quite there yet to be like, oh, this is huge, this is game changing for me. It's something nice. Maybe that might be different for you guys if you've been playing for a while and, you know, you're fully established in Siege and everything. So the addition of traps is cool. The balance for Chimera, I don't have a dedicated Chimera team yet, so I don't know, some of those things, it's like, oh, that's good, but then like he said, oh, but she's, you know, Chimera's still going to get stronger, so something else to factor in. And then these kind of small things that they included with the champs in there as well. All in all, pretty good, pretty exciting. I don't know if it's anything like major in the update for what they talked about here, but I said it before and I will say it again. Anytime that they're bringing something that's a quality of life change and making those little improvements is definitely better than nothing at all. So overall, I'm still looking forward to it all. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. I want you guys comment down below and let me know, is there anything coming in this update that you guys are excited for? And be sure that you do hit that thumbs up so you follow me along in my raid journey. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!